Here is a quick follow-up on Saturday's live stream. Check the video description for the link where you can watch the recording of that. And I've done quite a few more things to this, but I've still got quite a ways to go. But I wanted to show you this so I can show you kind of the direction I'm heading. On the live stream, what did we do? Oh, I had already put some paint on the pages and I was gluing scraps. That's it. Okay, yes. I had done this page. I was gluing scraps on all of these papers that I had already put a few spray inks and things on. I just went through this whole book because I wanted to kind of do the whole book at a time and not make this like a page by page thing, right? Okay, so I did that. And then, let me see if I can give you a good example of where I went next. That'd be awesome if I could. Okay, here we go. All right, so I had all the little scraps and things glued down, right? So then I decided that I wanted to kind of push all of the scraps and stuff into the background, which a lot of the times we do with white paint or gesso. We can either, you know, coat the whole thing or put it here and there or sponge it on or whitewash it and wipe it off, you know, whatever. That is an option. That's not what I wanted to do though. So what I did was I went through on each page here and I glued a piece of a dress pattern on to the page, over the page, like this. Let me show you. Just this stuff, dress pattern, right? And in the whole book, I've used gel medium, like a semi-gloss gel medium, because that's what I had a lot of. So I just put gel medium on there, put the dress pattern down, put gel medium over, and then did that on every page. I put wax paper down to, you know, let it dry. And I didn't, you know, try to cover the entire page like this. I had pieces of the dress pattern. I had scraps. So there's not like full complete coverage on every single page. See, this piece kind of sticks out because the dress pattern didn't go all the way. And it's kind of hard to tell where the dress pattern is on some of the pages because it just all blends so well together. But it worked really well in, you know, pushing the background into the background and just giving me another surface to start building more layers on. And that's what I did. So after that, you know, I said I was doing this as sort of a modified journaling by fives, you know, and that's what I did. So after the dress patterns all dried, then I went in with some rubber stamps and black permanent ink and just did a little bit of random stamping. Just like that, just to add a little bit of pattern and, you know, not really make a lot of sense. They were just random background stamps. Once I did that, then I went through and started adding either some more larger kind of scrap layer or some focal pieces. And I'm kind of wanting this to be sort of either vintage themed or vintage colors, you know, kind of subdued colors, nothing really bold and bright, definitely not rainbow like we had done before. So I look for things in this kind of subdued vintage color scheme or things that were vintage themed. And a lot of them were scraps and parts and pieces from other projects and things I've been hoarding and not using. And I just went through and found pages that they kind of thought they might go on and started layering them. Some of them I glued down. Some of them I just put a little dot of glue, like this one I put a dot of glue in the middle and left it so that I can slip more stuff underneath it if I'm inspired. Did the same with this. And then other things I just glued completely down. Did a little of both. So this way I can change my mind. I can add to it. This one I didn't even glue down, but I'm going to use it probably right there because I liked it. So during this process, I also found I wanted to add a little more color here and there. And when I had first put color in the backgrounds, there was this blue color I have. It's a glimmer mist called Mallard. It's one of my favorites. It's like blue with some greenish mica in it, which I love. Sorry. And it just, I really like it. It just adds a more color without being too bright and bold. And I really like what happens to it when you spray it onto pages like this, where you've got a lot of layering, you've got different papers with different absorbencies, you've got maybe different glues, or like the gel medium I used, I wasn't real careful in getting a smooth, even coverage, you know, I just kind of slapped it on, you know. So some areas have the gel medium, some don't. And here's, if you can tell, see how the spray mist is just kind of mottled looking? Can you tell? I don't know. Let me show you. Let me try to do one. It's fine. Okay, maybe here. And over here, let's zoom in on the edge of this page, so you can get a good look at what I'm talking about, like right here. Okay, because this looks like naked paper here. You know, the base paper that I started working on, but then it's got this that was collaged on, and then this that was collaged over it, and there's probably some gel medium on here. So I don't really know what's going on in this corner as far as what I'm spraying over. But that's the fun of it, because I'm going to add some of this spray and then kind of use my brush to spread it around a little bit. And then you can use a paper towel to rub it or whatever. But do you see how it has kind of saturated in some areas, and then in others it's just kind of sitting on top, and it makes that really mottled looking thing going on? I love that. Just do. Let's do it over here somewhere. Maybe down in this corner. I find I like in the corners, because there's usually some naked paper showing, along with some stuff that has medium and things on it. So see, it really soaked into the naked paper right there, but where the medium was, it acted as more of a resist. I love that. So you can get some really cool kind of mottled, painty effects using glimmer mist, or, you know, another type of spray mist on top of heavily collaged pages. Oh yeah. See, that's just like hidden pattern and texture that you didn't know you had. So there you go. That is where I'm headed with this book. And then there is a fun technique for you to try with your mists. And I'm still just gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep adding some focal pieces and maybe slipping some more background collage-y things in. And we'll probably just keep working on this for quite some time as I continue to collect and find little things that will go in here. But yeah, I'm really liking this. Just knock out an entire book at one time instead of, you know, a page-by-page art journal type situation. So that's all I've got. I'll do more updates and maybe film as I work in it while I'm going. But I hope that you will give this a try if you think it's something that might appeal to you. And as always, thank you for watching. The end.